You'll have to kind of catch up on things.
Oh, that'll be nice. I like this aggression. That's a nice early pick onto the Rays. And now going to fall back. A 1-for-1 trade and no reason to continue it anymore. But that's a cool start to the pistol. I think even more aggression with Sova pushing down now to this little nook and cranny. He'll be waiting. There are the footsteps coming around the corner. And he's got to land everything. And it's the smoke is out. He's looking at the iPad.
The iPad, not Spawn, of course, but yeah. God, I forgot the UI does not really update very well. Wow, it's a 3v2. What is this? Oh, please, Scream, please stop. Now remember, Scream has played with some of these players before. He stood in with on-screen team, so I definitely know he plays on this team traditionally. And now it'll be Scream to close it down. So I do need that res sorted out.
Those plays, even without the slow orbs, are going to be really cool to see that kind of positioning. One little trap right at the lip of the window and a huge three-man stack at this B bomb site. They're going to get a lot of action.
Yeah, they're setting up. Flood comes out. Scream's already done really well. For now, it's not a huge investment. It's round 3 you want to be looking at. Any kills would be good, but it's very clean from the defenders. All said and done, I think they lost out on 2 there. So it really is a very interesting pick. We'll dive more into that. This is the interesting round, though. And I love some CT defensive-sided aggression on the big round. Third round, the attacking side, or whomever it may be, will have the better purchase than traditionally the defenders, unless they kind of didn't invest at all into the second round. So now you're going to see that aggression kind of instantly negate that little bit of a benefit they had coming into this round.
I mean, the aggression is cool just because there's 4 defenders over at the A bomb site. A lot of faith in Cypher to at least be able to hold off and delay. Now they've rotated back. He's got deep angle with the camera, spotted one in towards Hookah as well. Third player, Scream, is rotated over with Sova from the early aggression. A little bit more of a standard defense that we're seeing, and the attack is actually going to readjust as well. They're being given, at least the early stages of this half, a lot of space to work with over in Hookah.
Yeah, playing on site, I guess, has become a little bit more viable when you have Cypher. You can kind of sit a little bit further back. We might see them taking over Hookah. Maybe they don't feel they need to right now, but the switch up coming out, hitting towards A. We still have Brimstone. We still have Raze there on site. And it's Boaster locking things out. So waiting to see if anything else comes from this. The steps are being heard. They're not being particularly subtle about it. Excellent nade from davidp, though. And the rotation towards B. It's completely open, to be fair. So they might have potentially got a plant. I have the spike.
Oh, that's a perfect slowdown. Just pops open the door, and even if you want to get through here, that's a nice way to blow up the traps, and he couldn't convert on the second kill. A third round goes over to Team Scream.
Where he was before, but his viability is still incredibly good. There's still arguments for Sova. I don't think that's necessarily a bad choice. This shouldn't be too much of a hard round either way. If I'm honest, this should be a pretty clean one. So
yeah, these nerdy little off angles.
I know, it's filth, isn't it? Oh, Scream! Stop! Just stop! Leave him alone.
It's going to be all day, Lauren. All at any kind of level, but it still seems to be one of those picks that shouldn't work, but most people want to make it work. That's a nice opening pick from said Viper, and puts a lot of pressure on davidp inside of the site. He's got to stall and delay, and it's not going to happen.
These are very unique smokes, kind of deep smokes towards L and then one to Heaven. That's pretty standard, but I like the way they're working in Viper's wall as well. This is pretty exciting. This is probably the difference as to what they can run with this comp. Not having to necessarily depend on the Sage wall every single time. It gives them a little bit of flexibility in that regard. I quite like that. It looked like davidp was ready for the standard execute, and that kind of caught him off guard. But beautiful opener from Boaster. Peeling away, going to save the last 3. Probably just keep whatever they've got. They should be fine. I'm pretty sure the attacking side needs all their guns too, considering their money's pretty garbage. But also done, nice execute. I'm kind of happy seeing that. A little bit of variety.
Yeah, obviously the opening pick as well is great. I mean, I really like the relentlessness of taking out davidp, the second player, not just being content to get the bomb planted and wait for the retake. The Cypher ult pretty much makes them decide to save the gun, which is pretty nice. So 3 players survive for the defense. It's 4-1, and that's the first round on the board.
Player play a different position. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Things already quick. I mean, this is a weak difference. Lovely little operator shot from Heaven.
That's the perfect counter, right? If you feel like they're going to go for those contact plays, just put an op there, and that takes the options away very, very quickly. Nice pick, and Ooh, this is on top of the wall. That's a deep angle into the site. Sees absolutely nothing. That's going to be a confusing angle, but Scream's going to hold on to long just so perfectly.
It's ridiculous you can put someone like that in that position and just be safe, right? All right, Scream, long's yours. Cool, we don't need to worry about it. That's it. Like, that is the power of a player like that. Now, on screen, maybe yet to frag, not sure. Maybe still yet to frag. The thing is, on screen was one of those early kind of adopters to being
as soon as he feels the pressure, he just drops it. We see that sometimes with Sages, just throwing up a wall. There it is, an early bait of the Molotov. They can just wait this out. There's still a minute left on the clock. They don't have to go quite yet. A wall to block off towards U-Haul. Do they want to go through that smoke? That would be risky, and through the smoke is one. There's the ult pop. And now we've got the Sova, davidp with a double kill of his own, and this attack has slowed down.
Yeah, it's definitely been halted. Who's still alive? soulcas, last one standing. And it's not feeling so hot. The spam coming out from Raze is still incredibly strong. Displayed there. But now can soulcas do something to turn it around? Up and over we go. Beautiful play from soulcas. Creating space, creating opportunity with that toolkit he's provided. And now, got to get that bomb. Got it. All sorted. And a 1v2. And actually, these two players aren't that close by. Yes, Scream can get there pretty quick from short, but Ekis has to stay towards B for a little while longer. But now with 12 seconds, here in that bomb plant, Scream does have res. They've got it all there. soulcas goes for the AWP, so this is very much possible, Jason.
I like this. Get your one shot with the AWP. You can swap back out. Oh, he never pulled the trigger. He fell asleep at the wheel. Woo. Scream got away with one there. That was a
that was the sitter.
That was a real wide shoulder peek, and I don't think he expected it whatsoever.
No, Scream was like, he
push forward.
Honestly, if you've got to do both, but I do like the U-Haul because then you can just clear sight, right? It's like you can literally do the ultimate, put down the smokes, you're in. Like you just have to clear close. It just gives you so much room to play with, and it's instantaneous. So we might be seeing that right now. Utility being used. I guess again, if you're on the pistol, you still have your full deck kit there, so he can run it. It does mean that obviously you have to clear close, which they've done, but the spam, Jason, this is a problem. Those nades have been pretty deadly, and as have those little packs.
God bless. That did not look fun. 2 players remaining. Oh, the smoke clears. He's got to fade it out. Good peek from davidp. He's been excellent to start this game, and I think on screen is really considering this teleport out to the other side of the map. You'd still probably have to deal with some Cypher traps, but it might just be better than what he's facing here.
Might be. Sometimes you got to know when you're beat, Jason. No motivational posters, quotes.
This is going to be his first 3 kills of the half.
This is it. This is how you do it on screen. I believe in you. Okay, Spike down. He looks confident. That's a mouse shake of confidence. Vandal to hand, and that Scream down. It's looking good on screen. No, I tried. To give him the.
You were building it up nicely. I was getting excited.
Dude, if he pulled that off, I'm there. I'm ready.
Why are all the dead people Phoenixes? Do you have that as well?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know. Spectator UI seems poor thus far in Valorant. It was, if you watch the do not have that capability, I'd still rather have a breach. Using this to entry, did you mean it? I don't know. You're going to play it off like you did. They're still going to commit towards A, but they haven't really cleared out sight much. This all feels a little bit like it's a lot of bravado and then very little punch towards backing it up. It's lacked the hit. Now, Scream did push out. Now, he's seen it all, but he's also died. So for now, they're on the run. They're on the move. Over towards B they go. They're going in quick. soulcas to try and open things up swiftly. That's it. Using again. The Raze utility here becomes incredibly valuable. And so is that pick. On screen, finally does the big work that they needed. Spike should go down too.
There's a chance for this retake though. 2 on 3, and they're going to come in through hookah. 1 closed up. That's on screen. Ooh, and that doesn't reveal anything. Nice hold from on screen. He couldn't clutch it out previously, but he gets a triple kill in this round. And
I'm trying to work out which player is that. Ardiis? Could you guys in chat, if you guys know? I know you guys are normally up to date on the scene. Let me know. Boaster's been battered. davidp goes for a walk in the shower, and I won't say gets wet, but that's really not what I wanted to say at all. So. davidp still alive and kicking.
Brand.
I know. Don't worry, I'll start talking about your hot dog soon. Still has a lot of utility, but more than utility, has a lot of confidence. Or he can take down Kryptixxx, and he's controlled this site long enough to pull rotations. davidp, again, we saw him quite early on. He'd been playing in a couple of these mixes, and he is a CS player. Hasn't quite had the heights that some of the other players have had, but he was on the radar for some time, so it's good to see him already finding a great deal of form here early on.
There's the res, and that's got to make you feel pretty bad if you're Team UK. One of those picks that you're able to get. He's going to res in kind out towards showers. Now, davidp had gotten aggressive in shower, gotten that pick that was just res, and then fell back to short A and got aggressive again for one more kill. So he's feeling it. Either way, still a 4-on-5. I had to count that real quick. 30 seconds left, and ice in the way.
Yeah, 20 seconds.
Oh, Jerome has an ult as well. So, I mean, this attack has to come in very quickly because they're going to need...
Wait, is this a double Viper? No. The Viper ult's so weird. Look at that. I was like, wait, there's only one Viper. Why is it everywhere? I mean, it kind of works. Ish? Ish? We'll see. Again, Viper's ult will stay up as long as she is in there, but... now the reveal of location, that is such a good use of Cypher's ultimate. I actually love that. That's a nice way to play it out, and Scream outdoes Boaster regardless. So the theory was quite nice, but already if Viper's got a counter, I mean...
yeah, I mean, obviously, you have to imagine that Cypher ult is going to get saved for whenever they hear the Viper ult pops.
The other agents and stuff. Viper was always kind of like the slower to be adopted. So maybe there could be someone... like, I feel it's always going to wait... it's going to take one player to show us that it's viable.
There's going to be like a Viper savant that is going to teach everyone how to use the character.
That is a boombot misread for old soulcas. Feels pretty bad. It's a double stack towards the hookah room. Got the wall coming up. No one's making it through. They do need to be careful of Long. They can probably call to Sova. Long is open. Watch out. There it is. Filling that role perfectly. This is a nice shot down. The double peak works somewhat. It is linked to control it, but Ice Paper Hands keeping very calm control of this thus far. Needs to be a little careful now. He's in danger, but only up against a Sage. It's not too much of a bother. Nothing to really clear that corner apart from the gun beside them, but that's worked well enough here, Jason. It's down to a 1v2.
That was a pretty legit early peek with the tag. Oh, flanking towards. Oh, there's the trap as well. And now Rage knows everything. davidp can't hit the shot. And Link is going for an ace. Brimstone is in the B bomb site, but she's putting on her shoes. She's jogging to the other side of the map.
Got 25 seconds. Play around. Could take TP if you want. You got loads of options. You could do anything you want.
No charges.
Waiting for the heal. Now going to move in and get the plant, and Brimstone's still at the B bomb site. Surely now he knows that he's heard no sound. He's got to realize it's going to be A. Plenty of time for the plant, plenty of time to reposition.
What do we have left? Res on Link, not that useful obviously here. Finding for Shout. I guess you go around the world. I don't think you really want to at this time because it's been taking a while. You don't have full information. I guess we can just play this out. The one thing is, does he have any smokes? Yes, there's still a smoke that you could put down technically towards Shower. So this could be annoying for Link, but again, could just go walking out of the grate. Peeks the edge of the smoke, and well, Link's gone and done it. The ace is there. Jerome outplays himself, maybe not expecting going to get the first peek now. They can obviously look at the camera, get a tag in. Scream's going to get up close and personal. This is a little bit nasty here from Scream. And already Boaster's had some success, but there's the good entry. That's the big one. Now Ekis is the next one in line. They're not going to check on that corner, which opened up for a double, which is a little surprising. Insta-res comes out for the attackers, and they're clawing this back.
Yeah, I think they should have this as well. There's a little recon dart. It's revealed 2 of them, but there's so many to find. There's still 4, and that wall is going to be frustrating. It's broken now, but both players coming from the spawn side and another Viper smoke coming in. The decay is underway, now going back up. And the retake has yet to truly begin. Immediate trade out, and it's just this final player. Ice Paper Hands. You might want to run when you hear that old pop. Yeah, that's it's very kind of him. Woo!
All right.
That's the word to be slowed down, or not slowed down too much. Looking for the trap, looking for the tripwire. It's not there. This is a nasty little off angle, and Kryptixxx has the first kill. So does Link. Now, finally, some rebuttal from the attacking side.
davidp has been absolutely excellent with his play thus far on Raze, maybe convincing me that Raze still can be a very heavy pick in this. 2 players towards the octagon, davidp being one of them. They've seen at least 2 now. Boaster's utility, how useful can it be? Let's find out. The first is there. Gonna put up his little smoke. Good find, a couple of seconds and a new angle to play with, but time is ticking here, Jason. He's got to make his move on that final player here and work out how he wants to approach this one. I think he knows he's being kind of toyed with now.
Oh, it's Scream, though. He's going to bait this out just perfectly, and even with that wall going up, he knows the location of the bomb. That's not bad. 9-4 now for Team Scream.
Yeah, it's like, who do you want to come up against in those scenarios?
Already close into the A bomb site. They found a lot of space, and again, it's davidp who's not scared of anything, it would appear. He's doing the whole hold W and never look back. 3 players left to find on defense, but they've lost the bomb site. So there's the spike going down, or the spike site. It doesn't have a good flow.
No, it doesn't. It really does not. Do you believe in the shotgun in the shower? I'm not sure if I do. Now I definitely don't. There was a second where I was hoping. It was like, you know, dreams can come true. I've been told by multiple songs, but
never experienced it myself.
Hold on.
But I'm told it's
Scream
possible.
playing with a dot crosshair. How does that make you feel?
No, that's gross.
How's that make you feel? How's it make you feel?
gross.
That's my crosshair. He's a fan.
I don't like it at all.
Oh, Scream. Welcome to the dark side. I love that. Oh, that's brought me deep joy.
That's ugly. Non-arrow? I don't believe it revealed anyone. The ult, the rocket. Oh, and he's got official Boaster.
I wonder who's the rip-off Boaster. Who's the knockoff?
Who's copying that?
It's a good question. The other one is, how the hell did Scream find that on screen? Kept safe by a bit of misinformation being given by potentially the Molotov, but it is traded in towards. Keep in mind, this purchase is pretty much pivotal to the Team UK side. They need this a lot more than Scream's team does. This is the big one. And now with a 4v2?
I don't even think they can go for it. This is going to be very, very difficult. Remember, this is so early in the half. I think part of the reason why Scream's team felt so confident in pushing like that is because they had the Raze ult. There's nothing that Team UK can use to get back into this.
Yeah, a little unfortunate. All said and done. It looks like this kind of exit game will kick into gear. So for now, I think Ray's just going to sit it out nice and close, ensure that no one gets near the bomb, and yep, that's going to be another on the board. Attackers pick. Slowing down the pace there. Boaster's going to find Ekis, but you can see the utility kind of being traded back. You've got Kryptixxx sitting in, waiting for the cross, just having to be patient. Soulcas playing from CT, not having to swing until contact's found, and an adjustment from the attacking side. Gonna switch up towards long here, could potentially use the portal, of course, could head over that way if they feel like it's a viable option they want to look towards, but for now they're still playing pretty close by. This looks like a pretty dry hit here, Jason. They're up close, they're going now. This is a very swift hit. Now Link needs to be careful. That's a beautiful bit of work again from davidp, using everything at his disposal to get into this, and well, I thought that was going to be a bit cleaner in the end, but Kryptixxx with a nice little 3k. Smokes are down. We do see U-Haul being pressured already. That's going to be the first bit of contact as well. On screen's the first to fall, and we're going to see that hit now speeding up.
Oh, that is a nasty little ult as well. Once they realized it was a passive defense, just using that towards spawn, outside U-Haul, behind the APC to clear things out. And what a huge advantage you have now. A 5-on-3. Not even all your utility has been used. Everyone just kind of shrinking back as that bomb is planted, but it's a retake that you feel like UK has to at least investigate to try to go for.
They've got to at this point, right? It's let's see what they can use. Again, slows being put down. Everything in their way. There's no easy step back in. Even with that kill, you're going to see things kind of fall by the wayside. Again, this is looking sadly like Team UK are just a little bit, I don't like to say it, but I feel like they're outclassed here, especially in the pound for pound. They just haven't been able to provide the same amount of sort of,
especially on the defense. Early orb to get some early aggression. Oh, here comes the ult. This is interesting. I like this play a lot.
Might as well do it. You're on map point. You're not going to take it with you to the next one. But look at the amount of area that's garnered him. Boaster's got to be careful because they're going to be absolutely everywhere. Beautiful timing. Oh, Boaster, that's sickening. Finding 2 for almost free. The trade comes back in, but the damage is done, the information's been found, and the advantage is given over to Team UK.
That's actually so cool. That ult is like, oh, that makes it a little bit less impactful with the res, but that ult is like the gravitational pull. You could see everyone on Scream's side coming back to just investigate what exactly is going on with that ult. It delays so much, nets him 2 kills, and soulcas, he can actually try and stop the plant. Here comes the Brimstone ult as well, gonna force him into the open, spamming into the corner. Somehow the bomb carrier, the spike carrier still alive, but good kills starting to return from Team Scream.
Scream, though. Still looking. soulcas trying to make it count. Oh no, the ultimate to close it out. That is